First of all, rest in peace Kevin Samuel. Huyu ni msee nilimfollow for quite a while, like the last 2 years nimekuwa nikimfollow on YouTube, and he's had very great content. Controversial, very great, kwa sababu he has been holding women accountable. One thing about msee akiamua kukuwa honest and truthful and genuine is watu watamhate. Okay? Watu watakuchukia regardless. But wakati umeamua au take BS from anyone, unahold watu accountable, utaki ushenzi, utaambia watu ukweli vile iko, watu watakuchukia. And a lot of people walichukia huyu jamaa. And a lot of women and a lot of weak men. Why am I saying weak men? Ni wale wanaume wenye hawabelieve in kuambiwa ukweli. Right? Hawabelieve in kuambiwa ukweli. And mostly hawa ni wale wanaume wenye majority yao wameraiswa na single mothers. Because KS was like, kama wewe ni single mom, unafaa kutake accountability. But most of the women who came to his platform always had excuses why hao ni baby mamas. Oh, I was young. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did that. But few of them walisema, I made the mistakes. I didn't choose correctly. I chose to, to give a person a child before alinimarry. So that was me. Very few of them. So majority of men, wale wako stuck na multiple baby mamas will get pissed. Why? Kwa sababu KS will call them out. Right? For their lack of accountability. The women will also get pissed and triggered because he will call them out for their lack of accountability. Then, what is interesting is Kevin Samuel was very specific about the type of men he was talking about and the type of women those men wanted. He wasn't talking about the types of me who are average men. Although sometimes alikuwa anakama na to defend. Okay? Because some of these women were so delusional that even the average man hangempatia like a second look. But they thought they were the shit. Like they were the next best thing since oxygen. And that's simply what he called out. And I get. So, wale watu walikuwa wanamchukia, it's because kuna kitu kuna nerve alikuwa anaguza na inauma. Because if somebody is talking about things which you do not participate in, you don't get pissed. Like if somebody amkelea aseme, cheki, wezi wote, kipatikana wewe ni mwizi, tunakutuma. Now, kama wewe si mwizi, hiyo statement haifai kukutrigger. Because wewe sio mwizi. So, hata wezi wakitumwa, wewe hautatumwa because wewe sio mwizi. But people got so triggered because there is something he talked about or he said that encompassed them, that iliwadunga. So, he passed away. Nilijua hii story juzi morning. So, like, jana ndio nilikuwa naona wase like wamejua hiyo story. But niliona post Facebook ya ni Marion Wayans. Yeah, but it was still not confirmed. But when the day ended, nilijua that thing was what it was. Kwa sababu if niliona asubuhi, so that means uko kwa ni, I don't know, maybe usiku or something. But that's not why I'm here. So first of all, rest in peace. You are the GOAT. Umefunza wanaume a lot of things. Umechange a lot of lives. Even those people who hated you, walikuwa na kuhate kwa sababu ulikuwa unaguza mahali. So kama wangefanya introspection, wange realize they are not angry at you. They are angry at them. So this is my message to you. Thank you very much. I celebrate you. A lot of people celebrate you. Now, let's look at this. Let's look at Big Shirley. Alikuwa anaita this type of women Big Shirley. So you ni mdem. Big woman. Mwenye amekuja, and this is what she's saying. Kevin Samuel's misogynist is dead. be careful what you put out in the world. So kusema tu Kevin Samuel is dead, lazima tu angeongeza misogynist. So what is misogynist? Misogynist ni wale watu wana believe like men who put down women. Like simply, wacha tu niseme hivyo, simply men who put down women. So already kwa description yake ama kwa title yake ya title yake ya video already anaonyesha antagonism towards KS. Antagonism. So angalia huyu ni mtu mwenye ako na ma feelings. Number one, KS was very good about people on their weight. People on their weight. Angalia ule mtu mwenye anabonga. Type of woman anaongea. The jaw. But I'm not here to talk about her weight. I'm just here to say, man, the guy is dead. Okay? And I am not one of those people who say that you talk shit about dead people. But you are trying too hard. You are trying too hard. But what is interesting, hata sita play video yake because ni ujinga tu anaongea. Kuna kitu ya maana anasema. Hakuna kitu ya maana anasema. Already ukishaweka title kama hii, mimi hata sita click hiyo video. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu already ushaweka msee kwa box fulani yenye habelong. Hakuwa ana put down women. Alikuwa anawaambia ukweli. So women walikuwa wanajiput down kwa sababu number one kitu alikuwa na point na ni medical fact. If you are overweight and obese, uko na shida ya kimwili. Right? Health problems itakufuata kama wewe ni overweight and obese. The second thing alikuwa anasema ni the kind of men, most of the women wala walikuwa kupiga wana call in kwa show yake walikuwa wanataka, hawataki big women. That is also another fact. He was talking about a specific kind of a man. 10%, 1%. Akina Elon Musk, akina Jeff Bezos, akina Bill Gates. You know, those kind of men. Those men who other men aspire to be. Okay? Women will call in, wanasema mimi nataka mse mwenye ana make 6 figures. 6 figures is leo naongea sijui lugha gani but katambe. 6 figures ni 100k kuendelea juu. 100k kwenda juu. 6 figures. Sawa? Now, alikuwa na uliza very specific questions. Wewe ungependa mwanaume aina gani? Ningependa mwanaume ana make 6 figures. Sawa. Ungependa kuwa na watoto wangapi? Ungependa kuwa na watoto 2, watoto 3. Ina cost how much per year kuteke ya familia ya watoto 3 na 2 adults. Alafu alikuwa anauliza ungependa kutake care ya expenses percentage gani for a lifetime ya hiyo nyumba. Okay? Ungependa kubeba mzigo kiasi gani ya finances kwa hiyo nyumba for a lifetime. So most women will say 20%, 10%, 5%, 0. Okay? Those who said 50-50 alikuwa na follow up. So when you are pregnant, that means utaenda job. Because if it's 50-50, if you're not working, if you're not bringing in income, then we are suffering. This household is suffering. So when you're pregnant, you'll go to work until you give birth. And then immediately after you give birth, you go back to work. Then women realize, wait a minute. Once when I get pregnant, I want to chill and relax and be taken care of. Okay? And especially when I give birth. Okay, I need to take so most jobs, they'll give you a maternity leave of something like 3 months. But immediately after the maternity leave, I need to go back to work. So I'm leaving my 3-month-old to go to work. Do I really want that? So most women will revise the 50%. And they're like, no. I'm sorry, after I have kids, I need to take something like 1 year off or something to raise my children. So that will mean that do we downgrade? You don't need to downgrade. So what percentage realistically will you be contributing kwa hiyo nyumba? So most of them will inakuja like 20 and below. So 20%, we can still survive, right? We just need to restructure our budget so hatuta move from where we are living, because I can still afford to pay the rent. So we won't go out as much. We won't, go for vacations, because that's the money that you'll be covering deficit yako, right? Because if you're not giving 20%, namaanisha 80% has to cover the 100%. So the question was, how much does a man have to make in order for you to live a comfortable middle class life? So middle class is what you wanaenda shule private, you have mko na magari, mna live in a nice neighborhood, you go for vacations, unajua vitu kama hizo. So that a lot of time it will be between 250k all the way to 500k per year. That's what that man needed to be making. So how many men make that kind of money? It's not like 100k. Say tumeshafika like a quarter a meal all the way to half a meal or all the way to a meal, depending na unaishi wapi. Then anauliza unaishi wapi? Wengine wanaishi LA, wengine wanaishi sijui wapi. Then he would inaitwa nini, like account for the place. So if uko LA, New York, so rent iko higher, maisha iko juu. If uko place kama ushago, of course life iko chini. So ana balance for that. So it's not all men, and most men understood that he's not talking about me and average Joe. Sisi tuko that these women did not want type yetu average, walikuwa nataka that top guy. That's what these women wanted. And he will tell them, the kind of man you want, does he want you? So, because at the end of the day, he has to foot the bill. And he will explain that the kind of man most of these women wanted has a specific kind of woman he wants. So, looks department, health department in terms of shape, nini, figure, all that, body weight, hizo vitu zote. Alafu pia leto nini, agreeableness. Because most of these women were combative, angry. Nobody wants to spend money on that. Nobody wants to take care of that. He is taking care of your lifestyle. So you need to get into his program. So most of these men will come and say, I want him to get into my program so that we can build and all that. You're already getting a man who's already built. He's a builder already. You want a builder husband. A builder husband has already built. So what are you building with him? What is this thing of value that you are going to add to his life? That was the main question. What is this thing that he values that you are bringing? And this question is asked differently. And the most popular way, or the way that triggers a lot of women, is what are you bringing to the table? So the question is, what thing of value that he values, not what you value. What is this thing that he values that you are bringing on the table, that you are adding to his life? So you see triggered women like this woman who does not fit in any criteria. But let's look at the comments. You know you've effed up when the comments in your own video, like 90% of them are just calling you out. 90%. So let's just look. So this woman, of course it's a woman, so she pinned it because yeah. So even in this comment, men are just like, no. Okay, and then he like, let's not a Kevin Samuel's term. That's an Asian term. This is an Asian term. And Kevin Samuel, talk about Japan a lot. Right? They call unmarried women leftover women. There are even documentaries on YouTube. Then let's just continue. So this is me. Misogyny is the go-to accusation when you have nothing to hold on to. Then my only issue with KS, Kevin Samuel, is that he didn't speak out against fornication. So unim Kristo, right? So his only issue is that KS, everything else ni sawa. Hii yenye alikuwa fornication tutakuwa naongelea. Alafu Kevin Samuel is a legend. Alafu then this person says he wasn't tearing people down. He just told them the truth. 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. All time, regardless of who says it. It is who says it or how it's said. You may not like how he says it, but at the end of the day, you still have to accept the facts. Plus, those women who called in were beyond delusional. Someone has to hold women accountable, since a lot of other women won't. Lastly, just because someone outlives you doesn't make them right or better. Let's see what she responds with. So I agree with this sentiment to a degree, but you can correct me while being kind. You don't have to. You don't have to. Why am I'm not, why? Like, if I'm an idiot, and you tell me I'm an idiot, it doesn't, just telling me I'm an idiot, it's good enough. Why do you have to be kind to tell me I'm an idiot? I am an idiot. If I'm being stupid or I'm making stupid decisions, you just tell me that was a stupid decision. What is this people and feelings and be kind? Why? And also, there are a lot of people who are giving you the kind treatment. These women did not go there and call there for the kind treatment. They called this person who has this kind of way of speaking and telling people. You have your Derek Jacksons. You can go there and he can call you, and you have your this person who keeps calling people queen. Whoa, this person who's been building this school for forever. Itonani Jama, I forget his name, who keeps repeating himself, calling people queen mother. You can go to their platforms. There are plenty of women platforms where they will massage your ego and tell you, go queen, yeah, you are right, yeah. They chose to go to Kevin Samuel's platform. He has a way of speaking. It's like you come to me, you ask me for advice, and there is a way I am wired to respond. And then you start crying because I told you. You could have gone somewhere else. Okay? You could have gone somewhere else. Look, there's a lot of this kind of videos, and they will continue coming out, right? Which is okay. Speak your mind. It's a free country. It's a free nation. Then people will come and call you out. So you don't have to be defensive. So there is someone, but I won't post that. There is someone in the comments who was like, you should be posting you working out and not. People will troll you. You don't have to like someone. You don't have to like someone. Like if the devil came at 12 and you asked him, what time is it? And he said 12 o'clock. It is still correct. It doesn't matter who says anything. And somebody asked this thing, if Hitler, people hate Hitler. If Hitler came and said, force of gravity is real, should we now say it's not because it's Hitler who said it? It doesn't matter. Facts are facts. Okay? And then there is this other argument, and Nimalizanai video. This other foolish argument. When somebody asks, so you agree with everything he says? That is a stupid argument. And the people who start with, I don't agree with everything he says, but you don't have to say such nonsense like that. Okay? Nobody agrees with anyone 100%. Nobody even agrees with themselves 100%. So when you start, I don't agree with him, but why are you giving the disclaimers? That should be the default position. I agree with you. If I agree with you, I agree with you. I don't have to agree with, if I agree with you on this statement, does not mean I agree with all your statements. Like, why do people conflate the two? So if I say, if you're having a discussion and I say, I agree. So does that mean I agree with the wrong statement you made yesterday or the other day or the other day? No, I just agree with the statement you made. And then these people who come say, I don't agree with this, but no. You just don't agree with it. I don't agree. Simple, full stop. Or I agree, full stop. Now ask me, why do I agree? Then I will tell you. But don't ask me, so you agree with everything he says, or do you agree with everything she says? I don't agree with everything I say, because sometimes I am wrong. And if somebody comes and shows me the error of my ways, I change. Like, God damn, woman. Jesus.